Hi, this is Valdemar. I'm doing some terraining and some scripting, jazz scripting. How do you say it? I don't have anything planned for this video. Let's see how it goes. The microphone could be better, but for this video I'm just using my headset microphone, which kind of sucks. But as you can see, I'm doing the crypt dungeon. I had some very annoying problem that I didn't previously notice with my old GPU. There was some huge lag coming from this, I would say this old area that is under construction, but this place caused heavy GPU utilization, like 100%, and sometimes it would crash the world editor, and in game it would cause like 10 FPS, and yeah, it was kind of problematic. But I noticed that there was some issues with my fog and the models I have imported from WoW, World of Warcraft. They had the shadows enabled, so it caused lots of issues. But yeah, I think that's over now. Maybe for hundreds of times. Sometimes it's not present, but sometimes the lag comes when I zoom out. So I don't know, weird. And it's weird that I didn't have it with my old RX 580 old legend graphics card, and with the new AMD card I had the issue. So I don't know what's the problem, but yeah, let's get it onto it. Yeah, I have some scripts that I need to update. Let's see. I had some debug message that I needed to set to false. It was the unit experience system. Yeah, this one. Oh, This system is basically made for for the pets to level. Some would say that why won't you use just a hero unit type? I don't know. Don't ask me. It's just the way I have made it. So here's the new version. Then I have the creep unit assignment, which basically when the unit dies, and then it's respawned by this unit respawn system. I need to assign the unit variable, and also if there's like a patrol system or quest system related stuff, then it needs to be reassigned again. So I had some updates offline the video made just recently, so I need to update the creep unit assignment system. You may notice that I'm using heavily the AI in the visual code. It's a great tool because I have so much stuff in this map that without it, it would take like years for me to complete the shit. And yeah, it's a great tool, but it makes mistakes. You have to be very careful how how you tell it what to do, what's the problem. And previously I had something like I made a list of good coding practices and etc. Stuff like that. And it kind of worked pretty well. It has a stupid way of I'm using a bribes table and many kind of core systems, and it has a stupid way that it doesn't understand if you don't tell it that utilize the bribes table. Otherwise, it will start creating hash tables and shit like that. You know. Then I have the quest evaluation system and quest icon system. Yeah, I know, it's kind of stupid. Many of the things I do could be made many times better. I have this stupid way of brute forcing things. Just the way it is. Creating fixes and creating 10 bugs again. You know. But yeah, the quest system, that's another topic for another time. But basically, I wanted to create a quest system that handles the quest icon marks on the map, quest special effects, exclamation marks on the units, and it also handles like the rewards and stuff like that. It's a bit too, I would say, like little too complicated system and divided into multiple like GUI triggers and JavaScript scripts and multiple different systems. That would be much better if they would be combined into one singular system, maybe. But yeah. Also, some systems use the hash tables and some use the bribes table and shit like that. It kind of annoys the shit out of me that I have made them like that. But it just some kind of legacy, I would say. Yeah. Let's update those. Now that those are done, let me check my to-do list. There's a lot of shit going on. It's endless. Most of these are like features or some tasks that I need to do or they're raining or whatever. Initially, this system was kind of great to keep me in track of everything, but as you can see, it's endless. Endless, and these stars have kind of lost their point. But yeah, slow work. I wish to make a version that can be tested by everyone. Of course, this one could also already be tested, but it has many game breaking issues, and like the first quests in this starting area, not many have been completed, or I have updated the quest system and I would need to update the initial quest related triggers to use this new quest system. Stuff like that. But yeah. Let's see. I also have to warn that I'm quite ADD, or what do you say it? Quite doing that stuff and losing my focus. So I apologize already for that. But let's just look at the list. Maybe we'll come back to the crypt after some time. Let's see. We could use a ping map when hero dies to indicate that where the hero is revived. Let's see that system. And this is mainly for the companions. Companions. Where's the ping? It has been so long time I have used these GUI triggers. Been working mainly with the terrain and jazz. So where the fuck is this? Quest? Yeah. Or game. I know that in the quest related section there is some ping tools, but I'm looking just for the what's it in the environment or uh-huh. No. No. Visibility. No. Huh. Maybe I will do that later when I remember where to get it. Remember when I told about my ADD. Let's see. Always better to do some stuff than get stuck figuring out shit, you know? Because otherwise you will get stuck and lose interest, if I may. This crypt dungeon is the latest thing I've been working. It's kind of hard to make this kind of dungeon-like maps in Warcraft 3. I'm still figuring out whether I should make it like this or have the camera be forced from the top view. Maybe the top view is better for gameplay related, but it's just so cool when you can I have like this, the roof is visible when the camera is like this, as you can see. And if I use the top view, the roof is not blocking the view. So there's options for different camera setups. Also, this place in the game uses DNC that it's almost dark, and it's best to use torch or give the companion torch so you can see what the fuck you're doing in here. And then about the DNCs, some Reforged patch broke the DNC, so even in this classic mode, if I use the complete darkness DNC, it somehow breaks, and it's almost some small area that has this complete darkness, but other areas are it's like a broken DNC, no shadows or unshaded, and it just looked like shit. But if you use the not completely dark DNC, it works. And to be honest, maybe it's better to have this not complete darkness again for gameplay reasons. Yeah, I can definitely say that this can be pretty boring to watch, but maybe someone likes to watch this kind of stuff. I think I will put this unedited to YouTube. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave a comment and I'll try to reply. As you can see, I can show you some insights from the map world editor. This area is supposed to be Firelands, or that's what I had in mind at some point with Ragnaros and all. It's a work in progress and it's trying to be end game content. Yeah, that's about it. And here is a goblin mine, Boom Brothers mine. That's how I name it. Here I use the top view camera. It's the only way, basically, to work here. I mean, if you would be like this, it's impossible to use the mouse or target the enemies. It's cool looking, but it doesn't work in Warcraft 3. Or at least it would need a different kind of combat system. Yeah, I know someone will probably say that I will overuse these boulder works. Yeah, I know. It's the way it is. But yeah, this is this kind of straightforward dungeon. With some NPCs and fights and mini boss, I would say. And here I have the Verdant Plains. This is like this swampy area with all kind of Chimeras and It's a work in progress as well. Lately I've been working with this Chimera. uh, Chimera has many venomous abilities, like it will spread venomous poison like cluster rocket style, and yeah, things like that, charging through the air and knocking off player or companion units from the cliff. Yeah, let's see. And here is a like the tone changes to Vanguard Vale, which is an old elven area. And here is a small human settlement, lumber mill and stuff. If you wonder about these graveyards, these spirit healers will only be visible when you are resurrected at the grave for a short time. If you want to restore your items and things like that. And here's a very work in progress human town. Basically all of these are from back in 2008 when I was very young and I created this town. Yeah, it's basically everything here is very old and unfinished. This place is beginning to have some kind of shape, but it, of course, it needs some kind of more terraining and storage. But yeah, and quests, things like that. And this ship, pretty stupid place to wreck a ship, but okay, I don't know. And here is a great big fucking arena. All of these places are walkable, but this is like some kind of challenges. Maybe I will do some kind of steel flag capture kind of things here and some funny stuff. That's basically just development testing area. Here's the Dragon Peak Isle. Dragon, what the fuck was it named? Anyway, it's a fiery dragon area. I'm sorry if I can't remember all the zones. Some places are more finished than other places. Bridges are huge pain in the ass, as you can see. I can't remember the people from the Hive workshop, but there was this kind of thing that you can use that these pattern blockers are active when the player is going through the bridge at the top, and when the player is going underside the bridge, the region triggers. Regions basically disable these pattern blockers and block the, things like that. But it's very annoying to handle, and you have to see those pattern blockers and invisible platforms and stuff like that. This is the most completed zone. Serenal Glade and Twilight Groove. But nothing's ever truly finished, if I may say. Here are the Saturn, how do you say it? Neutral to player initially, but if you kill them or complete some quests for the Horde, you can be enemy with them. You might also join them and kill Horde and be allied with the Saturn, but from gameplay story perspective, that's not probably a wise thing to do. But if you want reputation rewards or something like that, I'll just stay quiet and for now and continue mapping this stuff. Oh, it was the cinematic for the ping. What point have I used? Wait a minute. Why doesn't this remove the leak graveyard point? That's definitely leaking triggers. Yeah. Does my hero or revival also leak? Let's see. Hero dangerous. This one removes the leak. Good. Ah, I already have big minimap for my heroes, so but wait a minute. It's also made kind of stupid way. Every single time I open this world editor and I look at my map, I always find stupid stuff I have made. It's bound to happen when you have RPG map this huge and when the history of the map begins from 2008. You know, that's kind of long history. But I will utilize now this one for the companion heroes pinging map. So this one, yeah. No, it's should be okay. If you wonder why my voice kind of slightly trembles, it's because I'm cold as fuck, because there was a huge ass storm last night. Winter storm and falling trees and stuff like that, and I was chainsawing them. It was kind of cold wind. So that's why. Okay. Loud ass ping. Second companion revive timer is not displayed in multiplayer. Why? I have to write that there could be other issues as well, because second or third hero icons and stuff are not properly updated. I think there was some issue. I think we could do this Valeria stuff. Valeria is this high elf. She's kind of like a at first when you meet her, kind of angry and hostile towards you, but you will have options, dialogue options, to tell that this other elf, Arardion the Farseer, has gave you the quest to find Valeria. I haven't yet decided that if you don't take the quest, what happens then when you encounter Valeria? Would she be just not there, or no option to have peaceful way talking with her? But let's see, I want to add some new abilities to her. I think she only has sturdy shot. Okay. Web. And she also has some kind of frozen arrows, cold arrows ability. That's not initially given in object editor, it's handled by triggers. But I wonder what's the sturdy shot. Is it firebolt based? Yeah. Okay. I was going to make aim shot that will be always critical strike and stuff like that, but it's already kind of there. But maybe we can add rapid fire kind of ability, maybe based off Berserker Rage, Bloodlust, Berserk, yeah, that could work. Rapid fire. How much? We don't want to increase damage taken nor the movement speed, but we could increase the attack speed by 100%. And it would last. Maybe 8 seconds. And cooldown would be 20. Let's make it 30 seconds. Creep ability. And this one is Valeria. Let's make it 25. And we need to add buff. Rapid fire. Rapid fire. What's the effect? Maybe we can use that. And for this one, I could use some special icon. Is there? I have imported huge amount of stuff from World of Warcraft. Especially these icons. And I know that I have bow, but I maybe haven't. Maybe I haven't imported those because my heroes don't have the ability to carry bow. Anyone know what's the rapid fire wolf icon? Oh, what the fuck? that's the new one. I don't like that. I'm old school guy. Yeah, this one is rapid fire. But that doesn't really matter too much because it's only visible on Valeria. Maybe use some rogue ability. Is there like upgrades? Something from Night Elves? I know that there's, yeah, this one. Improved bows. Hmm. Then we need to add it. What else? Vanguard Veil Sky sucks. Yeah, that has been done. Let's check the sky thing. I used some sky from World of Warcraft, and it truly looked like shit. Bad textures or something. And it doesn't have animation, so it doesn't work at night. So let's just use, where's the Jones? Here. On guard where? There we have the one guard well. Outscore. Let's just use the regular DNC for the sky and DNC. Do we have anything else here? What about the Red Wind Pass? Okay, that's okay. And so is the Warren Plains, yes. So that's done. It's that easy. Let's check our second hero flying mount thing. Julkis Bat Rider. Where is that? Maybe this one? No. This one? So it currently looks like this. It doesn't match. So we need to change his model. What was the name? Model name? Troll Bat Rider. Huh. What is that? Oh, it's Bat Rider. Much better. Yeah. What's with the hair? Okay, it's not much better. But maybe it doesn't matter if it's only short time. But that's not kind of cool. Okay. I am updating at the same time. I have this my own to-do list and I also have the change log. Also very much for me, but it's kind of history. I started doing this in the summer. There's big list of changes and stuff. This is more like a living document. What else? That should be done. Let's check it. These portals. New portals I added. Yeah, that's okay. Meaning these ones are again from Hive Workshop. Looking kind of great. What else? This unit stats. That has been done. These are so fucking annoying things that I don't like to do them now, but maybe later. Simire I was speaking about previously. Let's check, can we make the Venomous spread work? So this ability is based off cluster rockets. I forgot to, because in game when I tested there was no this Venomous missiles. I forgot to change these. Maybe this missile speed. Let's change to 500. Okay, eli Chimairo. Yeah, very clever, I know. Venomous spray. Updated missiles and speed. Does it have the cleave strike Caustic Fang, Venomous Spread, Rending Tailors. Yeah, it has the cleave. Maybe it's kind of boring and should be some specific situational. Also, this sky rend chart, fly chart is the most difficult to implement, but I want it. What about this? Acidity Rupture. This one also needs to be triggered. Venomous Breath. I mean, it's based off the cluster rockets. It's not that like this. Not, but kind of. We need to test it in game. Caustic Fang. Oh yeah, we need to add dummy ability. Where's the Caustic Fang? Corrosive. What was it? Corrosive Venom. Dummy. And this should have range. Where's the range? What? Casting time immediately. There's the range. That can be like that. So basically I want, if the Venomous Spread cluster rockets based ability will hit, then the dummy unit will cast this corrosive venom on the hit unit. I don't even want to show you the dummy units because you should only have like a couple of dummy units, and I have like this. Well, it's not a long list, but kind of. Do I have a dummy? Wait, I forgot I haven't created the variables. Was Dimire here? Of course, it's not the mountain giant. I need to change that to this one. Also, I would need to update the creep unit assignment. So, boss. Trigger update. Init boss units. Created boss related triggers. Draft. Note. Need to update creep unit assignment. Boss Dimire unit. This may, and it looks just like this. It kind of redundant work, but I have times when I can't create this map, and it can be too many weeks, and I come back. It's so much easier when I have documentation. Also, if anybody wants to continue or join my map making, it's much easier that every single stuff or most of it's documented. Also, if there's some issues, you can backtrack what has been done or what's the issue. Is it caused by some previous change, you know? So I need to add Shimira folder here. I'll just create draft triggers. I'm not going to do this completely ready. How many phases I was? Yeah, something like this. Basically, these are just tracking the health. Maybe this could be even implemented inside one trigger. That could be much better. I have to use the damage engine. To get the dummy corrosive venom work. Target is Shaman. No, the caster. Source. This might need a lot of work. Where's the damage engine? Here's the damage engine. Where the fuck? This won't be ready. but at least it's a starting point. Dummy Venom. The fuck? Is it in the passive? Yeah. I need to remove the leak. Do I have anything here is then we need to make the dummy unit disappear by making it have expiration. Maybe 1 second. Last created unit. Then we need to force it to cast the dummy spell on the target unit, which based off Shadow Night Elf Warden Shadow Strike. Let's make it cast on the damage event target. We also would need to have a check what the ability is. Now it's only if it's spell damage, meaning any spell ability. Maybe it will do for now. Okay, I think this is enough for this session. I'll save the map and see you around. Follow for more videos and content about the Path of the Shaman.